Nimbus, the space gate to Dark World is open once again. Welcome back, Twitch, YouTube. It's your boy KDZ. Bring you guys another market watch. Of course, guys, the reason why I do these videos is because I have a huge passion for trading card games. I love talking about trading card games, and I want to continue to build a community that has that same love and passion for trading card games as I do, and admiring all those gorgeous windows, lure windows. And with that, let's get into it. Like always, guys, we're trying to do these 5 p.m. Central Standard Time, and then another one 10 p.m. Central Standard Time. We're trying to give you that live action, that feeling of life. Like always, where we left off last night or yesterday, if you will, we were looking at Eternity Code, and we were talking about how Excess Code Talker better, he better be in the 25th Rarity Anniversary Collection, especially if they're going to have Borlo Savage Dragon in there. They can't have the Kaiba of Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Brains, Ace Monster, and not put the Yugi of Yu-Gi-Oh! Link Brains as Ace Monster in that same set. That would just be a slap in the face to Playmaker, if you will. But of course, we're going to leave that alone. We don't want to go too far down the rabbit hole. Of course, we're going to stay focused on the QCSR brothers. Like I said, this is the last week for monitoring the QCSR brothers. There was an extra rarity set that I wanted to look at, or a deck building set. What was it? Was it a deck building set, or was it a core set that came out after Rise of the Duelist? I want to say it was a deck building set, but which one was it? I can't recall off the top. It should come to me eventually. I do actually have a core set though that came out after Rise of the Duelist. Um, yeah, that I'm actually interested in. Battle. Hmm, Chaos. Battle Chaos. Okay, you got first edition booster boxes for Battle of Chaos at $70 a box. That's pretty good. You have Illusion of Chaos, which gets a reprint next month. And the people who are praying, or I'm not even sure if they're praying, or I guess just the newer people who are getting back into this game that are picking up Illusion of Chaos for $37. You got 33 listings as low as $37.25 with a market price 43.09. Whoever's buying this, I feel sorry for your wallet. You have Guardian Chimera, 43 listings as low as $24.90, market price 25.13. It's going to get it actually got a reprint in Maze of Memories, and the Secret Rare and went back up. It was $10 like a week ago. And then you have Blue Eyes Jet Dragon, which when this set first came out, Blue Eyes Jet Dragon was a $10 card. So we're talking this is back at the beginning of 2022 when this set came out, if I'm not mistaken. It went Battle of Chaos. Yes, at the beginning of 2022. So this set came out at the beginning of 2022, February 2022. Blue Eyes Jet Dragon was a $10 card. It's sitting here right now. 12 listings as low as $21.99. Market price $31.44, and it's getting a reprint in a month. Or it's already gotten a reprint. The reprint is just going to be released in a month. That's confusing that people would be paying that type of price for something like that. Like if they don't think they're going to reprint this DM stuff, people done lost their minds. This is what Konami sells us, guys. They sell us DM stuff. Not only are they going to reprint this stuff in the Mega 10, they're probably going to drop another reprint for it. If not later on this year, but at the beginning of next year, to try to cash in on it again. But looking at the Starlight Rares, you got booster boxes for $70. So essentially, that's On average, to pull a Starlight Rare, you're gonna need to open up 24 boxes. So 24 times 70. Let's go ahead and do the math. I'm gonna pull up my calculator. You guys cannot see my calculator. 24 times 70. That's $1,680. What it would cost to pull one. So the base price of any Starlight Rare out of Battle of Chaos should be around $1,680 because that's what the cost of it. That's what it costs to pull one at random from packs. You have the most expensive one, the Dark Charmer Gloomy. 40 listings as low as $199.99, market price $313.73. And then the Dark Magicians, a card that has a monster card that has the Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl on it. 29 listings as low as $147.97, market price $182.84. And then Blue Eyes Jet Dragon. 31 listings is 110, market price 123.93. Like you're getting 8 copies of the Dark Magicians per its market price for the price of what it would cost to pull one, and you're getting like 15 copies of Blue Eyes Jet Dragon per its market price for the price to pull one. If that's not a deal, I don't know what a deal is. And again, guys, this is not a financial advising channel. I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. I'm just telling you how I look at these TCG markets, and that's just exceptional. Now, guys, you also have to take what I'm saying as if it's in a vacuum. I'm talking about you. I'm talking about trading cards as if they're in a vacuum, as if there was nothing else to buy. When of course there's always a whole lot of things to buy in this magnificent world of ours. Of course, I was being facetious with this magnificent world of ours comment, but yeah, the Starlight Rares in here are exceptionally cheap. If you're buying the boxes, you can open up one or two, to get the commons out of the set, but if you're buying the boxes, I just keep the boxes sealed. That's where the money is in this set. It's in sealed boxes. I don't understand what's behind the Dark Magicians in this artwork because it's not a Dark Magical Circle. I don't know why they wouldn't put a Dark Magical Circle behind both of them. It's almost like that one card that like summons Dark Magician. What is it called? Like Dark Expanse or Dark Void. What's that card called? Dark Horizon. I think that's what it is. I think that's what's behind them is the Dark Horizon. Let's go ahead and look that up. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not tripping. Yeah, I'm not tripping. Dark Horizon, secret rare copies coming out of the Dark Side of Dimensions. I think that's what's behind Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl in the Dark Magician's artwork. It says when you take battle or effect damage, special summon one dark spellcaster type monster from your deck with attack less than or equal to the damage you took. So it doesn't really make sense that that's behind them, considering you have to take damage to activate it. But that's a nice looking secret rare. And as a matter of fact, we're about to go down the rabbit hole a little bit. A set I haven't looked at in a while personally, the Dark Side of Dimensions Movie Pack Secret Edition. Of course, you have Blue Eyes Alternative White Dragon holding it down with the top slot in the set. 37 listings as low as $12.99, market price $13.99. And then you have Dark Magician Girl Secret Rare, 57 listings as low as $10, market price $13.19. And then you have a unique artwork of the Blue Eyes White Dragon that only came out in this set, as well as a unique artwork of the Dark Magician that only came out in this set, that are both secret rare copies. Dark Magician, 46 listings as low as $8, market price 12.04, and the Dark Magician, 33 listings as low as 5.97, market price 6.42. This also makes me think of another card when I look at this Dark Magician, and when I look at Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon. It makes me think of Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. We're looking at here Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon, coming a promo out of 2019 Gold Sarcophagus 10, Prismatic Secret Rare, single print, starts near mint limited 694, and then there's a mirror wall at 695 from Ghost Games of 54. Um, well, let's go into the Gold Sark 10. Well, this is just showing the promos from the Gold Sark 10. It's not showing. Look at that. Red Eyes Alternative Black Dragon, 116 listings as low as 146, market price 201. It's actually appreciating the value, which makes sense though. It's a Kazuki Takahashi artwork as well as an original card to this set, just like Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate Dragon. That's interesting. But a lot of these secret rares are appreciating in price. That Monster Reborn, however, that is a nice Monster Reborn. 139 listings as low as 80 cents. Market price $1.71 for a prismatic secret rare Monster Reborn. Like all of these cards, I don't. Not only are all these cards like original to this promo set, they're original in rarity to this set, and a lot of these are original to artwork as well. Like if I ever then looked at some stonks, these is definitely the stonks. Let's go ahead and go into the 2019 Gold Shark Mega Pack. Oh, and right off the top, you got Heritage of the Chalice, Prismatic Secret Rare, 17 listings as low as 1850, market price 1220. Nice. And at one point, Danger Nessie and Nightmare Corruptor Iblis had market prices of 744 and 947. And ever since they got those secret rare reprints and a Battles of Legend, Monstrous Revenge that are $1, they tanked in value. You do got the Thunder Dragons back here, and you have the Sky Striker cards matching in Prismatic Secret Rare rarity. That's pretty cool. But for the most part, there's no value here. These are stonks. These are effectively stonks. The 2019 Mega Pack is a stonk set. Well, let's go ahead and jump into Duelist Nexus. Taking a look at the QCSRs in Duelist Nexus, everything seems to be holding steady for the most part. There hasn't been too much movement since the last time I talked about them. You can still get over half of these quarter century secret rares. You can get 4 for the price of what it would cost to pull 1 steel. They're steel at some really good prices. The Noble Knight cards have 4 QCSRs that would be dope to match. And then you go over here, another high rarity theme that you can match in extra rarity. You got the channelers. You got Wind the Wind Channeler, also the Earth Channeler, and Heat to the Fire Channeler. And you can get, you know what I'm saying, just to have one copy of each. You can get them for about $300, one copy of each. And when you go into like the estimated price of what a also the Earth Channeler or Wind the Wind Channeler first edition would be from pulling it in a booster box, you're going to get some interesting numbers to see that buying it at the prices that you're buying it, particularly the also the Earth Channeler, is it's almost like stealing product. They also match an ultra rare, which is not bad, but compared to the Starlight rares, it's not even a discussion. You also have another channeler card from the Yu-Gi-Oh! TCG. You got Harpy Channeler, Ultimate Rare, coming out of Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy, 78 listings as well as 8.99, market price 16.72. So that's interesting. That has me want to dive down the rabbit hole a little bit on Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. Another interesting thing about that is that this Ultimate Rare was printed in the golden era of Ultimate Rares, or the golden age of Ultimate Rares. There is, I'm not sure how much you guys have noticed it, but there is, Konami has used different card technology for the same rarities many different times over the years. One particularly is the Ultimate Rare rarity. Before the last season of 5Ds, Konami used, well, it Konami changed the Ultimate Rare styles twice before the last season of 5Ds. They had an Ultimate Rare style from, I believe it was like the first Zexal set that came with like the 25 Ultimate Rares, to I think it was the last season of the Zexal era. Like those Ultimate Rares all had the same Ultimate Rare technology. And then the Ultimate Rares from the last season of the Zexal era, which was like Gladiators Assault, Tactical Evolution, one of my favorite sets ever, Tactical Evolution, has some of the coolest artworks and the coolest rarity combinations with lore windows, Light of Destruction, and Phantom Darkness. Those 4 sets into the first 2 seasons of the 5Ds era, the Ultimate Rare technology switched in. I feel like that is the silver age of Ultimate Rare technology. And then the golden age of Ultimate Rare technology occurred during the last season of 5Ds and throughout the entire era of the Zexal phase. So all 3 seasons of Zexal, as well as the last season of 5Ds, they had the golden age technology for Ultimate Rares. And then the technology after that takes a downturn once they go into Duelist Alliance and the OTS packs that we know of as today. And they're just not as good. These Ultimate Rares that they print today are on par with the Ultimate Rares that they initially opened with in the first 2 seasons of the GX era, in my opinion. But the Ultimate Rares between that last season of 5Ds and Duelist Alliance were impeccable. These cards were impeccable. Getting first edition near mint copies of these, like these are the only cards. Like I advocate for lightly played. I advocate for unlimited editions, particularly for these as well. But these ultimate rares are the only cards I do not advocate for anything less than near mint. You have to go for near mint on these because a lightly played is a true lightly played. Like you will see the whitening on the edges because of how these cards were created. You will see the whitening on the edges if you buy lightly played. So I would just focus on near mint copies. And a lot of these are still at really good prices for the cost of what it would be to pull them. I do not know the pull rates for ultimate rares for the Zexal era or the last season of 5Ds. I would like to know, but I don't know them. And if I did, I'd be able to do that breakdown of estimated value base price for the ultimate rares from those sets. But I want to say it was like maybe like four per case, maybe five. But these are still good prices, particularly for near mint. These I will advocate getting near mint unlimiteds because they just look that good. Like just having that first edition stamp right there does not take away from just actually having the card in this rarity, in this ultimate rare technology, in my opinion. And you have Harpy Channelers Near Mint Unlimited starting at $18, and then Near Mint First Ed starting at $23.95. Unlim First Ed being this close, I just grabbed the First Eds. But like I said, these ultimate rares are special. We're going down the rabbit hole. We're going to look at the 10 ultimate rares from Lord of the Tachyon Galaxy. Harpy Channeler is actually the second most expensive one. You actually have number C105 Battling Boxer, Comet Cestus. This used to be like a $5 card. You have 45 listings as low as 722, market price 1247. I'm talking about like even for the first editions. Well, you have Constellar Omega here, 84 listings as low as 249, market price 567. One of the one of the flaws of these ultimate rares though is that exceed monsters don't really show off the grandeur of the peak of these ultimate rares, and these ultimate rares primarily took place during the Zexal era, which is where they introduced exceed monsters and when they pushed them the hardest. So that is the biggest flaw to these ultimate rares is the time that they decided to use them, because a lot of exceed monsters are in this rarity, and exceed monsters, like I said, they don't truly show off the grandeur of this ultimate rare. But just looking at this, you have Mermail Abyss Byland, 96 listings as low as $1, market price 251. Like I said, these are at least 4 to 5 per case, and you can get this ultimate rare in this technology as an effect monster. Like I said, effect monsters, I believe they bring out the grandeur of this ultimate rare. Well, no, it's the synchro monsters. The synchro monsters bring out the grandeur of this ultimate rare technology the best, but the effect monsters are next in line. And you can get this Mermail Bisbylan for $3. That is amazing. As well as Mecha Phantom Beast Hamstrat. If Mecha Phantom Beast had more ultimate rares in this technology, it would be dope because then you would have matching rarities in this technology for a thing. But there's not really too many things that have this rarity um, and multiple cards in it. Like I've did research on it in the past. I think it was like Scraps, like Scrap Dragon, Scrap Twin Dragon, and Scrap Atomic Scrap Dragon. They have three TGs: TG Wonder Magician, TG Blade Bastard, TG Halberd Cannon. They have three spell books. Spell books have a few, but a lot of the spell book cards are spell cards, so they're not. They don't show off the grandeur as well. But there's a few things that have it. Madoche has a couple of cards in this ultimate rare technology. Madoche Queen Tiramisu might be approaching one of the best prices it's ever been at, honestly. But let's go ahead and quick pivot to Monstrous Revenge. We didn't went down the rabbit hole so much. I wanted to continue to go. I was about to go on that search out for those. Also, we might try to on part two of today's market watch. We might try to when we open back up. Hopefully, if we're able to open the space gate to Dark World back up later on tonight, we'll probably go over some of those immaculate, magnificent ultimate rares, but and they're just astronomically cheap prices. But looking at Monstrous Revenge again, there hasn't really been too much movement. Bistro Lubellion is still holding the top spot. IP Masquerena is right there. Divine Arsenal Double A Zeus Sky Thunder is right there, third slide. And Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, fourth slide. Lubellion, 24 listings as low as 199.99, market price 217.85. IP, 26 listings as low as 180, market price 198.09. Divine Arsenal Double A Zeus Sky Thunder, 27 listings as low as 169, market price 182. And Sky Striker Mobilize Engage, quarter century secret rare alternate art, 30 listings as low as 148.49, market price 163.44. And the expected base price for quarter century secret rares in this set is actually around 180 to $200. So these quarter century secret rares are effectively MSRP, if you will. The majority of the other ones are you can get play sets for the price of one, which is nice. A lot of them you can get double. Some you can get 4 copies. Some you can get 2 play sets of. So there's still a lot of affordable um, shiny cards or sparkly or diamond crusted, glittery, whatever adjective you want to use. I like sparkly. There's still quite a few sparkly cards that you can get here that you can get for a heck of a deal right now. But of course, guys, we can't be out here all day. Hopefully, I provided some value with this live stream on this TCG Market Watch. Nimbus, we're gonna be closing the space gate to Dark World. Until next time, are we in there? Are we in there? Yeah, we in there.